Hello, this is my brief review of the Sideshow / Medicom Real Action Heroes R2-D2 figure. It is 6-inch scale approximately. There's some argument about whether it's 1/6 or 1/7 scale, but as you can see next to the Gentle Giant bust, which is 6 inches, he is about the same scale. Sorry, the Gentle Giant 3PO bust. So he looks great with 3PO. Here he is in my collection. So there's, Leia behind him. He's fully posable. His head rotates around. Let's see if I can do this one-handed. So it completely rotates. His legs move. One of the nicer features here is that his center leg pops out. Let me set this down. Close up. The center leg pops out and locks into place so that he can be in the three-legged pose as well as the standard two-legged pose. The wheels are working. You can hear them kind of rolling along there. So he rolls. The detailing is pretty impressive. You can see there's kind of a metallic finish on his blue panels here, and just sort of spinning him around, you can see that the panels are incised. There's a tiny bit of weathering to really make the details stand out. And just glancing at photos, I can't really see any issues with the decoration or the scaling, so it looks pretty good. This particular version is the talking version, so all of them have lights, and the on switch for the lights is this little panel here. Let me turn off this light so you can see it a bit better. So he's got 7 lights. He's got the projector light there, the red light, these two count as 2, so that's 4. He's got another projector in the back, 5, 6, and then 7 on top. I think in terms of the lights, this one is supposed to be a color changer. I think it's supposed to be blue and or maybe this is the green and yellow one, and I think this one is the blue and red one. I don't remember exactly. But once you have that button pressed, you can make him talk. This is the talking version by pressing his eye. So he's got a bunch of random sounds, and that's pretty cool. They're all drawn straight from the movie. Just a fun little feature. I'll turn the light off completely. So he looks pretty good. He's fairly well lit back there. One of the other nice features, and again I'm going to set this down so I can open it up, is that the batteries are actually completely in the head. So when you want to replace them, this just opens up, and they're just regular AAA batteries. Which means that you don't have to mess around with those weird watch battery sizes. And it also means that they're rechargeable and they're easy to get. So this is what the figure looks like. There's just these 3 spots where this plugs back on, and there he is, all built up again. So it's a really nice figure. It's a little bit pricey right now, between, I would say, $180 and $250, depending on how and where you acquire it. But if you really want a nice R2-D2 collectible to display and maybe have a little bit of play value, this is probably a great bet. Just one other brief mention. This is what the box looks like. So here it is, and again the box is probably, I don't know, 7-8 inches tall. So not too hard to store if you want to actually store it. And here's the information on it. What's interesting to me is that this is done by Medicom out of Japan. So, sorry, different shelf showing there. But the box styling seems to be part of an overall line with the various licensees. They all seem to have the same black and gray with a slight diagonal box, because the Gentle Giant boxes are virtually identical to this. So if you do want to, for some reason, keep it in the box, it'll look good with the other collectibles you have. So that's it. That's my R2 review. Stay tuned. I'll hopefully have some other reviews come up at some point. And R2 says, well, it sounded kind of like a bummer, but R2 says bye. Thanks for looking.